Big news that just hit Park City is that a new Canyons Village garage could open the door to paid parking. So, what I've been telling people for a very long time is that Canyons Village is only about 60% developed, believe it or not, right? Anywhere that you see an empty parking lot is eventually going to have a structure of some sort. Now, if you compare us to other ski towns, we are really one of the only ski resorts left in many different areas that still have free parking. Most ski areas don't have free parking. It's all paid parking. This is going to be a big wake up call for some people because the developer that's going into here, they want to introduce paid parking into the Cabriolet side parking lot at the Canyons Village base, which is right now basically the only lot closest to Park City that's actually free. So, what this does is, I mean, it changes parking big time. And we know that parking in general in Park City is a huge problem, right? You have to pay for parking in Old Town. Pretty much all the garages are paid for unless it's off season, is free. But, once ski season picks up and holiday season picks up and it's like we're moving and grooving, everything is paid parking. Deer Valley is still a place that still has free parking, believe it or not. So where does that kind of leave like these satellite location lots? Well, you've got Ecker Hill Park and Ride, you have Jeremy Ranch Park and Ride, you have Richardson's Flat, which is way far away, by the way. It's not that close, but that's a great utilization for people that are out by the Jordanelle or people that are out by Deer Mountain or Deer Vista or Toohey or Camas. It's even not too much of it's not too out of the way for even people that are coming from Heber. So, but it is out of the way. It's not like a great location for people coming from Park City. So I think that this is going to make ski in, ski out way more desirable, right? Ski in, ski out, like true ski in, ski out homes are going to become a very hot commodity. Then you're going to have the ski in, ski out projects. So all the village-based projects are going to be a hot commodity because I know people that will buy a condo just so they can have a parking lot for the ski season. Like they will buy in the Grand Summit just so they can park in the garage and ski all day. And that is not uncommon. That happens at Deer Valley. People buy like a $6 million St. Regis unit just so they can leave a car up there so they have a place to park for parking. So I think we'll see a lot more of that happening if that happens. For those people who cannot afford to like buy real estate to, in order to give themselves a parking lot, I want to know like what is your opinion about this, because that definitely means you're parking farther away, you're getting bussed in, and we have been one of the few resorts that is actually hasn't had to like move to a full paid parking system. Like if you go to Breck, everywhere is paid parking. Everybody's parking out at that satellite lot and then bussing in. So the developers are looking to build a new multi-level parking garage that would replace the Cabriolet lot in Canyons Village. Existing surface parking in Canyons Village would be consolidated into a new garage, which would offer more than 1,800 parking spots, a 4-lane drop-off area, and electric vehicle chargers. All parking lot stalls would be covered. A website for the project states the garage provides an opportunity for paid parking. Park City Mountain has installed paid daily parking in the Mountain Village, but not at Canyons Village. The new garage would be at the corner of the Resort Drive and Lower Village Road, similar to where the existing Cabriolet lot is. The project would be completed in 3 phases. The first phase would be the garage. The following phases would include an upgraded transit center, a public gathering space, and potential commercial development. The project must get approvals by Summit County before moving forward. The developers are hoping to finish the garage in time for the 25-26 ski season. So think about that. That's kind of when the new village side of Deer Valley is also scheduled to open. So anyone who wants to learn more about this can attend a virtual open house November 20th at 6:00 p.m. And if you want to register, there's a link. This is kpcw.org. This is our local Park City news station. For those of you who are not locals tuning into this, I want to know what your opinion is. What do you think this is going to change? Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? What are your thoughts on this? And what do you think Could this be a good benefit, or is it really going to screw things up? Is it just going to make people want to sell their houses and leave and go somewhere else to a small town, like sell their Park City home and go up to Powder Mountain and Eden, where um, the prices, by the way, are literally just expensive as Deer Valley, and you don't have any amenities, and you can't have dogs up there because it's a watershed. And I'm going on and on and on, but I would love to know what your thoughts about this whole thing are. Tell me down in the comments below.
The exterior design, featuring beetle kill lodgepole pine, harmonizes the structure with the natural beauty of the area's surroundings and enhances the parking garage's natural aesthetic. This project's intentional design focuses on accessibility, connectivity, and community gathering. A major feature is the pedestrian plaza on the ground floor. This plaza will offer ample space for people to gather and seamlessly access various transit options. Consistent with our commitment to sustainability, the garage will incorporate electric vehicle charging stations and promote eco-friendly transportation. To ensure ease of movement in the garage, escalators will transport people between levels and into the ground. They will operate in one direction, running down in the morning and up in the afternoon, aligning with the typical traffic flow. A designated multi-lane drop-off area moves people from cars to transit or the cabriolet efficiently and comfortably while providing easy parking or exit access. Additionally, the location takes advantage of the natural landscape to preserve the scenic vistas this area is known for. Because the natural contours of the terrain hide a portion of the parking garage from Highway 224, this means that even with the addition of the garage, many of the breathtaking views will remain unaffected. To stay updated and learn more, visit canyonsparkinggarage.info.
Okay, just as they were saying, it's not going to affect anybody's views. Anybody that owns in Blackstone Flats or Blackstone residences, say goodbye to your views. That thing's huge. I think if you're perched more up on the hill, like you're at Apex, you might not be affected. I don't know what's going to happen. I would say that it's going to affect a lot of views, but I think if you bought at the Canyons Village, you should already know that because there's so many empty parking lots and there's been like a luxury condominium boom up there. So I definitely think that it could definitely affect some views. And if you're up higher on the mountain, you will be less affected. But what are your thoughts on that after watching that video? I think that they did a real, it looks like a very nice design. It looks really great. Paid parking, guys. Everywhere is going to be paid parking. So, really the closest lot is going to be either you're going to have to, and this is where again, buying into a private club is also a big perk, right? Maybe you don't have $10 million for a ski and ski out property at the Canyons Village. You don't have, $25 million for ski and ski out at Deer Valley, right? And you're like, wow, Nicole, that's a lot. Yeah, our prices are going up. For those of you who think that our prices are coming down, they are not coming down. Our prices are not coming down, especially with all the new development that's happening and everything that's going in. And when us being the only, like Utah and Salt Lake City being the only city in the running for the 2034 Winter Olympics, the Heber Valley Airport might get an expansion. We've already gone through a huge expansion of Salt Lake City International Airport. The Deer Valley is now operating the Mayflower. Not to mention there's a private ski area in Morgan that is a copycat version of the Yellowstone Club in Montana. Utah is a happening place. Prices are only going to continue to go up. We have put ourselves on the map. This is an amazing place. And the one thing that Park City has that other ski resorts don't have is the accessibility and the convenience. If you need to run to a big city for whatever reason, or you need to commute for work down to Salt Lake, you are a 30 to 35-minute drive, maybe even closer if you're somewhere in those Jeremy Ranch, Summit Park, Pine Brook neighborhoods. Maybe that's a 25-minute drive or a 20-minute drive for you. I'm telling you, Utah is only getting bigger and better, and it's only going to get more expensive to buy into here. All of this stuff should be reassurance that it's a very safe and stable place to park your money. The appreciation here is the freaking real deal. So I'm telling you, Utah is an amazing place, and it's only going to continue to keep getting better.